ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
His throw incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
He'll buy some time right. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 19. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Umpire through the flag usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
Now Burrow. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. He'll get 11 yards back on the scramble as it brings up second down. Burrow looking to pass. They'll roll him out right. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And the Bengals are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Mixon again. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon with his second touchdown of the night. And the Bengals answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. McPherson on for the point after. And they will take a 7-point lead now. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it all culminated in the touchdown run coming from Joe Mixon. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Allen and the Bills now down by 7, 2:12 to play. Plenty of time here. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning as they've got it first and 10. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. To throw again on second down. Allen, that's taken in by Knox. Allen and Knox teaming up there for Buffalo first down. Now the Bills will hustle to the line. Allen. And Diggs has it. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. The clock still runs. We're at 90 seconds now. Escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now Allen. Flush to his right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Here's Allen. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. So the drive there took 6 plays. And the touchdown and PAT mean we are tied here in the final minute of play. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bengals set to take over. They need to get this around the 40 on the other side to get into field goal range. Look at the clock, a decent amount of time here in a tie game. What do?
No panic situation at all. They've got to get a couple of chunk plays, pick up nice bits of yardage.
Target the sidelines?
Target the sidelines because you want to get out of bounds and make sure that clock stops. Because if the clock stays running, that makes things that much tougher for you. It can always bleed out on you.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. He's got a man complete. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now Burrow. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the Bills are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows a defense to tighten up their coverage, and they picked that one off.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. 4 quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everybody?
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So the Bills going to be the first to get it as we are back underway here in overtime. And no return here to begin the overtime session. That'll be a touchback. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Well, they fought hard to reach this point, Charles, and now what an opportunity. They've got the ball first, a chance to take this overtime win away from the hostile crowd.
And you know, as the quarterback steps into the huddle, the first thing he's telling his team is, remember, we need 6, not 3. So we don't need a good drive. We need a great drive. And this is what they've been planning for. It's time to execute and take it downfield, even against all these odds.
And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Allen. Throw right side, caught by Davis. Finding room at midfield. Room here to run. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first. A give up the middle to Singletary. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So jumping from his free safety spot.
That tells you how aggressive they are on defense, doesn't it? They get everyone involved. He was a little too fast on that play.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Davis. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10. Now Allen. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On the counter, this is Singletary. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys, poking, clawing, breaking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Sam Hubbard in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to at least get him a lead here in overtime. The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills have taken the lead. So they do get the short field goal here to get them the all-important overtime lead. But, Charles, you wonder if they'll wind up ruining the fact that they were able to get down into the red zone, yet not able to find the touchdown that would have won them the game.
Brandon, you're absolutely right. In overtime, when you get the ball first, the hope is your opponents never see the football. But now they're going to get a drive to try and win it, or at least keep the game alive with a field goal. And I'm getting a dictionary out to look up ruin.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now a first throw here in overtime. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Burrow eluding the pressure right. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
The Bills bring out a couple of extra defensive backs to defend this 3rd down play.
Yeah, they're going dime. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Back to Mixon on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. So a little chunk there on first as they try to chip away down 3 in overtime.
I like your description. Chip away, down 3. You don't have to get it all in one big play, although obviously that would be nice. But there's no need to have that type of risk associated with it. Run your offense, get first downs, get yourself in a position where you know you're going to at least get 3 and keep this game going. If you get 6, so much the better.
And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42. But we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 59 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 46. They'll stay on the ground, Mixon again. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. They've had some success here in overtime in this opening drive running the football right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there and available to them.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. From the gun, a give to Mixon. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Mixon up the middle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now the Bengals urging everybody to get back to the line of scrimmage. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be left with just one remaining here in OT. Burrow. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and a game winner in OT. A great game partner, a spectacular finish. They needed at least a field goal to keep the game alive. They do one better. They get it in the end zone and